Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good evening. You are watching Sector 7 Racing Toyota GR Cup Season 1. It's a big project here. A couple of friends invite me to take part. Kurt Dunninger here, your host for today. An honor to be part of this brand new racing league, Toyota GR Cup, brought to you by Sector 7 Racing. So we are here live, recorded from Rallycross GT Studios in Japan. We are doing the broadcast of the Grid 3, the third split of the league. We're doing recording because of time zone differences with the US and Japan, but we're here for you guys. Uh, so it's a brand new league, Toyota Cup. We'll be running across multiple countries, multiple different categories. Let me run you guys through uh, the rules. So here is the schedule for the tournament. We started a couple of weeks ago with the qualification. Hundreds of drivers from all over taking part in Kyoto, Yamagiwa, and in Suzuka to see where they would fit in the grid, which grid they would fit in. And we started now round one with Bathurst, very famous track in Australia with the GR3 category with the Toyota 86s. Sorry, GR4. We have sprint race and we have the feature race. We're starting with the GR86 is first for the sprint race today, and then later on we have the Supras GR3. After this, we go to North America, Trial Mountain Reverse, then Interlagos in Brazil, Germany, Italy, Spain, Austria, France, Switzerland, Belgium, Croatia, and we finish here in Japan in Fuji Speedway. It's a very long season, but I know the drivers are very excited about it. A lot to play for. Just running here through the series rules, we have sprint race where drivers don't have to worry about tires or anything. It's just like a flat out race, just a couple of laps. And then they have the feature race where they have tire wear, refueling, and they have to use two different tire compounds. As I said, we had hundreds of drivers trying to qualify here for the Sector 7 Toyota GR Cup. We have 50 drivers in the Pro category, another 15 in the Pro AM. And this grid here, the AM grid, we have a full house, plus we have a bunch of reserve or reserve drivers. The guys are gonna jump in, if one of the main drivers qualified cannot be here for today. And sprint rules for today, we are in Bathurst with the Toyota GR86. They had a 10-minute qualification, which we don't have because we are broadcasting the replay, and they have 11 laps to race. Right, that is it for the introduction. We will get straight racing. Hope you guys are ready. It's been a long time since I haven't done this, but let's go, guys. Ready to race. Where is my good old animation? Welcome to Sector 7 Racing Toyota GR Cup. This is a sprint race for the first race of the season, and away they go with MR Racing 40 having a very good start there from the pole position. As they come into turn 1, Chevy 210 already making up a few positions there. Estes and Sinister exchanging some paint here as they come into the first long straight. It's a long way here, everybody with the same car, so there's no advantage here from the manufacturer. This is a spec racing, so we should expect some very, very tight competition here in the Grid 3. Chevy starting to make some moves there as SMR Racing 40 holds on to the lead. Starts to break away from the group as they come here into the curvy bits. Sinister up to B3 there with S's. Living Green coming in B5, Croatian. Then a bit of a pile up here further back. Need to stay away from the walls. King of Clubs jumping up to 7th there. Coming down to the top of the mountain. So far, so good. No one here hitting the wall. No penalties here, as far as we can see. Very technical track. In 16, chasing our good old friend Smoke and Holt. Race here with us in the RXGT channel a couple of times in the past. We go up front to SMR Racing 40. Unfortunately, we don't have the split. We don't know how much gap they have, but you can see here visual. It's making some good progress here. Chevy's trying to close that gap with Sinister very, very close to him in P3, but Assis also not too far behind. Some space there to Living Green in P5, but Assis trying to stay within the slipstream of Sinister. Doing a good job there as he comes into the straight. Should have an opportunity to make a move. Here, racing, keeping the lead. Chevy also breaking away here from Sinister. So we lap 2 off 11. Plenty more racing to go. Living Green there, breaking away from the second pack, led by Crown Nation. Beardface, he's kind of leading this second pack here. Carnation's by himself there. Beardface making up a few positions there. King of Clubs was in P7 in the previous lap, lost the position. And Beardface is actually breaking away, and it should be a good race for him. If he keeps going like this, should be able to make up a few more positions there. 200 km per hour. Here at the top of the mountain. Taking a little bit of grass there, but not too bad. Not too bad for Beardface. King of Clubs trying to catch up again as we have Tron Kobe here, good old friend from the channel as well, in P9. Followed by Bells, very closely followed by Bells. Krulov, he was up front earlier on. I think he may have hit a wall or something, lost a few positions. And Elvis flashing here in P12, followed by Egon, Highbiz, Smoke and Holt. And Night Boy struggling to keep up, but not giving up here. SMR Racing. Open lap 3. Oh, we see a little bit of disaster there for Sinister. Touches on the grass and spins. Loses several positions. Picks up some heavy damage there in the front and the back of his car. He goes from 3rd to P10. Absolute disaster for Sinister. He was doing a very good race there so far. We caught it live on camera. We don't have the replay function here, so just gonna go with that. Do a recovery race. And up front we have Living Green taking advantage of the carnage there at the back. I think Chevy, he doesn't have any damage, but he's losing positions. Did he get caught up there? I didn't see that. But Chevy was P2, he's now P4, lost a position to Coronation. S's as well, lost a few positions. I think when Sinister spun, maybe there was a bit of a pile up there. The guys trying to avoid him ended up compromising the race. You can see some damage in the front right of S's car. So I think he ended up collecting Sinister when he spun. Chevy trying to make a move on Coronation. The fight for provisional podium. We still have 8 more laps to go. Chevy are trying to find a space on the side. It's very hard to pass here in this part of the track. There's a little bit of a gap here as they come down the hill for the back straight. And some fight going on further back here. King of Clubs side by side with PHG Bells. Clubs got the inside. And Sinister also with the bump drops. He's trying to make positions again. He was down to P10. He's already up to P8. He's got the inside. Tidy there. King of Clubs stays back. Sinister is up to P8. Good recovery there from him. I don't remember exactly which position. I think he was P2 at the start. Had a very bad start there, bogged down at the start. He was doing a good race into the spin, and now he's up to P8. He should be able to get another position here quite quickly. Let's see how close he is to PHG Bells. It's another fight here between S's and Chevy. S is making the move around the outside, and bearded face might be the next victim. Here come S's on the inside. They split. They share the corner there. S's holds on to P3. Sinister is up to P7. Chevy down to P8. What happened? There's no damage in there. They all got the same car. Just some loss of performance there, perhaps. Oh, and that is a spin. The half spin there. King of Clubs with a tiny nudge. He's starting to do a bit of a fair play there. Have a yellow flag. Yeah, King of Clubs, gentleman there, giving the position back. Can't really blame him for that touch there. He was very gentle, but I think, as we know, Gran Turismo, even just tiny nudge can send someone flying. That is not the race that Chevy wanted to have, but he too should be able to recover based on how he was doing the first few laps. A couple of changes of positions here at the back. Krulov in P9, Elvis flashing P8, Bells is up to P7, with Acid Sinister is up to P5 already. Bearded Face managed to hold on to his position, and he continues the chase onto Coronation. Living Green's got a solid gap there in P2, and MR Racing 40, a huge lead. Let's try to estimate the gap here. So this is 218. It's a 6-second gap that he has already. MR Racing to P2, that is Living Green. That's a very good gap. It's about 1 second per lap. He's got the fastest lap of the race there at 2:17.5. 2:18.2 from Living Green, his personal fastest lap, which was lap 4. It's going purple, which is very good. Maybe he's losing time in the tricky part of the track. But hers is split into 2 parts, the very easy part and the very hard part. Now they're getting to the very hard part. They're trying to close the gap, a little shaky there. In the corner is gonna cause him a few precious seconds, and Sinister he's back up to P5 already. That's a very good recovery from him. Considering the gap, he'll be hard for him to improve much further than this in 6 laps. Estes is not that far back. He's going purple as well. Now Estes. Chasing Sinister, Bells there, holds to B7. It's a bit of a battle here between Q-Lob and Elvis as well. The battle for P8. Elvis nudges the wall, picks up some damage there. You can see the front right. Q-Lob just gets past up to P8. Egan all by himself in P10. Lone Canadian here in his grid as well. Shelly is down to P11. Ouch. He's got King of Clubs right behind him. Nigel Boy, he's up to P14. He's making some ground there. It's interesting to look at the lap time. There's a big difference here, big gap between the top and the bottom of the AM division. We have a yellow flag. What happened here? Here goes Egan. No, that was Bearded Face. Bearded Face from P4. He's down to P10 now. Picked up some damage as well. Probably missed the braking point. Lost in several positions. He's got the blinkers on there. Not sure what he's blinking at. Estes as well. Estes is down to P8. Did something happen between those two? We missed that. So we don't have information in the radio about what might have happened in there. I'm trying to do this broadcast with as few spoilers as possible. I'm not checking Discord, I'm not checking anything, I don't even know the results. So this is all news to me, guys. Tell me in the chat later what happened here after the race. Look at the move there from Estes. Blind crash there. Elvis ends up in the grass. Estes up to P7. Nice move. Just pulling up the pressure. Sinister inherited that P4 there from Bearded Face. Can Sinister fight for a podium? 2:17.5. That's a very good lap. Look at that. That's 2:17.570. He's going 1.2 seconds down, while MR Racing has a 2:17.504. So Sinister, if he wasn't for that spin, he would be fighting up there for the win. In fact, he started on the right hand side, so that's the pole position, isn't it? Sinister messed up the start, had a spin, but look at him go. Potential contender here for the championship, and look at that fastest lap of the race, 2:16.428. Sinister is flying. As you see, Crown Nation just leaving green to P3. Very good race. Started there in the middle of the grid. It's up to P2. MR Racing all by himself up front. Very good race from. I think he might have been the pole position. Check that later. But I'm sure that we're gonna see a good battle between MR Racing and Sinister in the main race tonight as well. He's got the blinker to the left there as well. He's trying to tell Crown Nation to pull over. Wonder. Sinister he lost. There was quite the gap grew a little bit, and looking at his partial lap as well, plus 2.2. I think he may have nudged the wall. Lost some precious seconds and potentially a good finish. As you see, Krulov chasing Bells. Super close there. Puts to the right. Should be able to make the pass before the corner. Is already in front. Half a car in front. This is not F1, but you can still see that he's got the advantage. Small right, now corner to the left. Bell's gonna try to make a dive there, and there he goes. A little bit of contact, but Bells stays back. Does not want to compromise both of their races. So, good move, sensible move. And S is here in his own recovery race. Fast lap is only at 220. There we go, 217, and that's much better. So S has been caught in traffic quite a bit, and this is his first clean lap so far this race. Further back here, Chevy P11 able to gain much ground after the extents. P12, King of Clubs, Smoke and Hold High Vis, switching positions with Niger Boy, back to the back. It's lap 8 of 11. A little bit more to go here in this sprint race. Niger Boy fighting for the hashtag not last. Let's go back to the front. Racing. He's got a huge gap to Crown Nation. Living Green. Still putting up the pressure. Ooh, a little slide there. Saw that. And Sinister is closing that gap. He's got the fastest lap of the race at 2:18. There was his bad lap. Imagine 2:18 being the bad lap. These guys up front here, they're all clocking 2:17.5. It's a good lap. There's MR Racing. MR Racing is doing 2:17.5. It's pretty much every lap doing 17.5, 17.7. They're quite consistent. Crown Nation had a 18.3. Couple of 18s from Living Green. See him sliding around a little bit. Sinister needs to put a few good laps now as well. He wants to finish in the top 3 in this sprint race. It's another 2:16, second best lap of the race. And look at that, the gap is tiny, it's only visual now. Gonna stay here with Sinister. Living Green still got the blinker on. He's going purple again, he's got the slipstream. Another little swerve there by Living Green, and now he's gonna become easy prey to Sinister. Now it's not a matter of if, but rather when the overtake's gonna happen. Where as well a little bit. Is trying to pass in this part. It's very difficult. We've got walls on both sides. Not much margin for mistakes. Sinister staying very close. There we go. A little nudge on the wall there. Did not get any damage. Sinister is putting up the pressure. But needs to stay calm a little bit there and just plan the move a little bit. He's trying to get back to P2 there. Foundation is able to run away a little bit. You see the gap there. Further in front. While Living Green and Sinister are fighting for P3. on the inside, but changes his mind. He's gonna have to wait for another lap. So stay very close here at the main straight. There's another loop there before the final corner. Really try to go for it. There you go, that's a very good move from Sinister. Stays very, very close. Should be able to make a move before they go up. Going around the outside, leaving green, staying to the right there. Giving the dirty side of the track to Sinister. They're gonna go side by side. Sinister is going around the outside. That's a very nice move, but he hits the wall. Disaster for Sinister. Tries to make the move stick around the outside. The dirt there. Loses grip. Hits the wall. Picks up some damage. And now he's in crew lob. Smelling blood all over his hood. And he's gonna chase Sinister. Yeah, Mount Panorama does not forgive. So a couple of people there nudging the walls and spinning. A little bit of grass there for bells, but not too bad. Going through the grid here, S's in P7 period phase, recovering up to P8 by Elvis, Egan, Chevy staying still in P10. King of Clubs trying to make a move there. Sorry, Chevy's P11 now. Colby, Holt, Hyvis, and Ninja Boy. We're going here with the race leader. MR Racing 40. He's doing his homework really, really well. Starting the front, stayed out of trouble, keeps his nose clean, very consistent lap times. A huge gap to P2. And what happened here, ladies and gentlemen? Sinister is up to P3. Living Green must have made a mistake. We did not catch that on camera. The Living Green is down to P4, and now he, like, provisional P4, because now Krulov is very close to him. A very good result for Sinister after falling down to P10 or almost 11. He's finishing podium. Could have been better, you know, like he was recovering quite well. Look at Krulov and Living Green, gonna go side by side there. Krulov taking the outside line, Living Green super tight, right in the curb. Krulov's got the advantage. There you go. Living Green just backs off. Goes wide there. Tight hairpin. Krulov up to P4. Sensible move there from Living Green as well. Let's go back here to our race leader. MR Racing. Leading pretty much from start to finish, and a very good launch. Standing start here in Mount Panorama is really tricky. And the inside, really stick. It's leading the whole race. To the back straight he goes. The final time here in this sprint race. Last time here as well, and unless he makes a very grotesque mistake, you should see the checkered flag for anyone else. Let's not jinx it. There we go, safe. MR Race is gonna take the checkered flag here for the win in the sprint race, opening the Toyota GR Cup, brought to you by Sector 7 Racing. Crown Nation takes P2, followed by Sinister. top 3 here in this sprint race. Krulov leaving green. Bells takes P6. M. Estes. It's a good P7 for him. Bearded Face, 8th place, followed by Flashy Elvis. Elvis Flashy. Egon, Chevy, King of Clubs, Tron Colby. Oh, we have a battle here. Super close between High Viz and Smoke and Holt. With Nigel Boy. Hashtag last place. Sprint race done and dusted. The first race of the day. We have one more race for you guys. That was a nice race. That was a very, very good progress there from some of the guys. Good recovery race. Let's line up the replay for race 2. In the meantime, you guys let me know there in the chat your thoughts on this first race. There was some solid competition there, and let's hope that all the liveries they load here for the next race. Sorry. Here we have the main race rules. This is going to be a 23 lap race, but with the GR3 cars. There is tire wear, there is fuel usages as well, and 2 tire compounds that they need to use in this race. This being a Group 3 car, the drivers are allowed, they're racing with BOP, but they are able to use brake balance and aero settings. That's very, very important here in Mount Panorama, because we have 2 very long straights. Drivers can try to take advantage of that. Let's get into the main broadcast. This is a rolling start. Let's go up there to the front with Estes. Starting up front because we have a reverse grid for the first for the top 7 guys. As they come here into turn 1 with Estes leading the back, followed by Bells leading green, Kulov, Sinister, and Emma Racing. Crown Nation already lost 1 position there from the start, as they switched positions. We have Bearded Face, Elvis, Egon, Chevy, King of Clubs, Tron, Colby, Hype, Smoking Holes, and Nigel Boys. Let's go back up to the front. S is doing his homework there, starting up front and staying up front. He started with the soft tires. We're gonna pay attention to what tires people are using later on. To get Sinister up to P4 already, with Emma Racing very, very close to him as well. This guy's gaining positions already right from the start, and Sinister is going to try to spend as little time as possible behind Bells. It's very close there. Bells shaking a little bit, nudges the wall. Oh no, contact. It's a bit of a pile up. And Sinister ends up picking up a lot of damage and falls onto P7. Absolute disaster for him again. Getting caught up in a pile-up. We saw Kulov trying to... sorry, not Kulov, Crown Nation I think it was. Trying to... sorry, that was Bells. Bells giving... trying to make space there. Watch a 3-way battle between Crown Nation, Kulov, and Bearded Face. Bearded Face on the inside. gets the job done on crew lock. He's up to P5 and Sinister, he's back here already. This guy does not waste time. This is gonna be my favorite livery here, black and orange. You guys know I have a soft spot for black and orange, just a little bit more white in there. The perfect livery. Sinister chasing. Beard face. Lap 2 of 23. We're gonna have a look at the tires when they start to space out a little bit more. But I'm curious to see if anyone started with a different compound and if they're gonna go soft medium or soft hard here, how this is gonna play out. There's a big group here in this big pack, led by Mouse. We have Chevy, King of Clubs, Tron Kobe there with a matching livery. Sinister, I like that. Team livery, very sharp there in the AMG. It's a lot of action here at the back of the pack, but let's go to the front, where Estes and the Jag continues to lead the race. That is a solid gap to Living Green. I recognize that decal there from Living Green. That's from Flying Fox Racing Team. Good old friends of mine and friends of the channel as well. Living Green screaming with his Ferrari down the back straight. Oh, he goes a little bit too off. Damn it! Hits the wall. There's a commentator's curse, isn't it? Just a little step on the grass. Ends up in the wall. P2 to P10. Ouch, that hurts. Let's go back there to the front. Crown Nation. Nice looking Porsche. The winner of the sprint race, Emma Racing with the Lexus, trying to make the move around the outside. It's not close enough to make that one stick. And Sinister is already up to P4, but he's bringing company. Sinister is bringing Krulov and Beardface. They're all very close here to MR Racing 40. Or that would be another very popular racing team in North America. I did an endurance with this guy some 5 years ago. It's good fun, very organized group of guys. Everybody's very clean, very fast as well. As you can see here, MR Racing is literally pushing Crown Nation. Very patient. Oh, lost a little bit of grip there. Now we're gonna have a three-way down the back straight. Crown Nation's got half a car in front. The Lexus is a little bit stronger on the straight. Where's Sinister? Sinister lost a little bit of time trying to decide which slipstream to follow. Emma Racing now, disaster! That is a double spin. Crown Nation and Emma Racing end up taking each other out. They fall down the order. Emma Racing managed to rejoin there. Where's Crown Nation now? He's down to P11. We're trying to negotiate the chicane there and ended up, both hugging each other and going off track together. I'm sure the stewards are gonna be busy with that one. As you see the green Ferrari from Living Green is overtaking Supra from High Vis, their teammates. So they're gonna try not to take each other out. High Vis does not let Living Ring get past so easily. Elvis in the GTR. Very, very nice delivery there from Elvis, actually. Another RWB driver. Very elaborate look. Gonna fall prey to the Supra very, very soon. In fact, that is a Supra that falls prey to the Ferrari. The prancing pony goes up to P9. It says, "You're next." The GTR, look at that, bit of damage in the front. To the back straight, let's see how everyone else is doing. Emma Racing. What is he doing down here? Sorry, yes, that was Emma Racing and Crown Nation, right, that took each other out. Beautiful processing moment going on here. The Lexus in recovery mode. The lap time here at 2:53.70, fastest lap of the race. Still got plenty of race to go, 18 more laps, so he should be able to recover and still fight for a podium. We've seen it happen before, it could happen again. King of Clubs in another Lexus chasing Supra. Very shiny Supra there from Bells. Puts up a few scratches on the right door, but Clubs is not close enough to take advantage of that, not just yet. The gap is down, and as they fight, that will allow Emma Racing to close that gap. Racing was flying 2 seconds quicker per lap than these two guys. Look at that gap. Super, super close. Emma Racing doesn't have to waste any time there behind King of Clubs. A little mistake there. And away he goes. Face another Lexus, putting up a good chase here on Krulov. It's a good mix of cars here in the GR3 category. Sinister in P2, very good lap time there, 2:05.669. The second fastest lap of the race. But Estes, he's got almost 10 seconds gap on Sinister. I don't remember exactly how many points you get for winning the sprint, then how many points you get here, but you know what, finishing like top 5 in the sprint, or even finishing like 5th place, 6th place, actually puts you in a very good position for this race. So some drivers could send back the sprint, take some advantage, here in the feature race. Not saying anyone's doing that, I'm saying they could. Putting up some good lap times there. He's in the 2:05s as well. And I just noticed Krulov, he's in P3 and he started on medium tires. Now I don't have the gaps, but looking at this, that puts Krulov as a serious contender for a potential podium finish, for like a top 2 finish. To be fair, Beardface is also on medium tires, while Sinister is on softs. As fast as he's going here, 2.5669 on the softs, these guys here are about 0.8 of a second slower with the medium compound. And look at Beardface going around the outside there in the chicanes. It's up to P3. It's a very, very nice move. Who else is on medium? So MR Racing is on softs as well. He's up to P5, the recovery. We have Bells on softs, Clubs on softs, Elvis is on soft. High Vis is under attack by Crown Asian, who is making a very good work there with his tires, his softs. Tron Kobe also with mediums. Softs for Chevy, softs for Egon, softs for Living Green, mediums for Smoking Holt, and soft for Nigel Boy. Also another Flying Fox there, just saw on the bumper. So this is going to be interesting. We have 2 drivers with medium tires up here, and some damage on Krulov's bumper, front bumper. And we've lost someone. I think it's Beardface. Yep. Big damage here from Beardface with the medium tires. And we see yellow flag again. And that is Bells. Bells is sideways on the track. Oh man. Can't park there, mate. Oh no. Mate, just press start, let the game put you back on the track. And Living Green. And now Smoke and Hold. Jesus Christ, guys, you can't park here. Someone called the cops on them. And Bell's still trying to point in the right direction and get moving. Mate, this track does not forgive. This is probably my least favorite track in this game. I keep talking here, making fun of these guys, but to be honest, they do much better than me on this track. On this track, at least, you know, I can hold myself quite well in some other tracks, just not here. Krulov now under attack, almost, from MR Racing. MR Racing going purple. He has the fastest lap of the race, 2:05.370. He's going purple again. Let's see if Krulov is just going to let him go. He's going to try to fight. He's keeping the door open. Yeah, he's just letting MR Racing go. Sometimes there's no point in fighting. He's got the medium tires. He's not giving up, just saying, "Oh, catch you later, mate." King of Clubs also with the soft, so now his front right is approaching 55%, 50% wear. When you reach that point, that's when you start to see mistakes. Super close to the wall there. Too close for comfort. Beardface trying to recover there with his medium tires. Quick refuel here. Keep hydrated, guys. Face closing the gap on Elvis. So 2:02.6.717 his fastest lap with the medium, and 2:07.162 fastest lap from Elvis with the softs. The last lap is a 2:08.143 versus a 2:06.653 from Bearded Face, and look at him go. He's with the slower compound, but he is flying. He's going purple. He's not close enough to make a move. I've seen a few people try going around the outside there in that corner in the sprint race. It didn't go that well. It's not impossible, you know, it's just not easy. Brown Nation with the Porsche. It's under attack. High vis. Piling up here, both sprint and in this race. Today's not that day, not that lap. There goes Chevy in P10. Egan with his chrome red Lexus. You know, I like doing these chrome liveries because the glare kind of blinds the guy behind, especially if they use bumper camera. It's quite annoying to have this glare in your eyes. PSVR2 driver, nice. Yellow flag. Know who caused the yellow flag. Maybe Elvis? I think Elvis was further up, wasn't he? That final corner there is quite tricky as well. You're gonna put the power to have a good exit. You put the power too early with this rear-wheel drive cars, you end up spinning. Or you put the power too early, you understeer as well into the grass, which we've seen happen with the GR2s. Sorry, the GR4 cars earlier on. King of Clubs, front right. Oh, has seen better days. I was about to say that's what happens when the tires start to wear out. Box, box. Box, box. Bearded Face gonna certainly take advantage of that. There he goes. King of Clubs still healing from those wounds. It's up to P5, Bearded Face. Crew up here, still in P4 with a medium rubber. Who's gonna be the first one? Which goes to the pits. We see someone in the pits actually. It's Niger Boy. Niger Boy who's now being lapped. Oh, 3 seconds penalty for cutting the pits in or out line as well. That is no good for him. It's already last though. Doesn't make that much difference, but it still hurts. That's here. First pit stop of the day goes to Niger Boy from the back, but of the front runners, Aston still has a very solid gap. Looks like 7 seconds, give or take, to Sinister. There's a good gap here as well to MR Racing. should see people pitting very, very soon. I don't think fuel is going to be a problem for most, well, maybe for some. Look at the difference here. For Emma Racing, we're approaching halfway point of the race. He's got just over half a tank. But here for Krulov, it's very, very close to half a tank. He might be a little bit too close. Comfort. Just like a little bit, a little drip of fuel there. Just to make sure he has enough to go the distance. Race leader. Estes. Looks like he's gonna stay out. Sinister staying out as well. Our Racing stays out. I think they're gonna go 12, 13 maybe. Can they go 13? Sounds like a bit of a stretch. Saying that, these guys here with the mediums, they should be going in soon then, no? There goes Bearded Face. With the mediums. He's got enough fuel. King of Clubs follows suit right behind him. So the pit window is open, it's officially open. Is chasing the foundation. Now all the positions are not permanent, as they still have to pit. Provisional positions, that's how you call it. A long day, brain's not working at full speed anymore. Colby fighting for positions there. Colby trying to make it. He's got the medium tires. He's got fresher rubber. He's got walls on both sides. Tricky place to try to make a move here. Walls. So Tron Colby wants to get in front. As the race leader goes into the pits, so Tron Colby wants to try to make the move before the pits, so he can come out in front with the soft tires. If he can, that would be ideal. Emma Racing also goes into the pits, both of them with soft rubber. There goes Colby, trying to make that move there before the pits. Might go for an overcut then. Let's see. They're both gonna stay out. They both decide to stay out, even with heavily worn softs. Colby with the mediums. So Bearded Face, he has pitted already. He's here in P10. Clubs as well. Let's see the guys who are up from. So Estes, he's just pitted and he come back in P3. That's a very good job from his mechanics. Does not come back in the traffic. Crown Nation is in P5 but has not pit yet. So that is a solid result, both in Racing and Estes. So Krulov has got the medium. He can go a little bit longer, or maybe he's just trying to keep the mediums, because the mediums are good. They're healthy. does not want to race with worn out softs too much. Now I'm a little bit worried about Sinister. He's using a lot more fuel than the other guys, it seems. He's doing a good job with the tires, but he might lose time refueling. There he goes. Let's see where he's gonna come back. He should be between Estes and Emma Racing. Let's see. Krulov now in the provisional race lead. Sinister's still not there. Estes is getting past already. Okay, he's refueling. Where's Emma Racing? Just getting past now. He's refueling still. He's coming out. Oh, that's tight. That is super tight merge. Emma Racing a little bit more over speed. Holds on to P3. Both of them now with the same tire compound. Now this is the race that we wanted to see. There in the sprint. We were deprived of that race. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Emma Racing and Sinister. Bumper to bumper for another 9 laps. Both with fresh rubber. Emma Racing with a little bit lighter car. Lex is a little bit more less fuel hungry than the Merc. Meanwhile, Crown Nation has not stopped yet. Porsche very good with the tires. Chevy as well, staying out. A lot of people not stopped yet. We have a yellow flag. It's none of these guys. I don't know who caused a yellow flag. Did not see damage on anyone. Right. Let them fight. Provisional race leader Krulov staying out still. Does he know that we need 2 compounds? And he's now potentially starting to lose time with the worn out mediums. Oh, just caught here, Nigel boy going off as he gets lapped by P3 and P4. Emma Racing and Sinister. I hope he doesn't get on the way. Seen this before in other leagues. The back marker decided to put up a fight with the race leader. Ended up taking the race leader out. Imagine. Stewards were very busy that day. And there was also the opening race of the season. Yep, happens. So Emma Racing taking the high ground here and creating a little gap. About 6 seconds gap here to Estes. These are my calculations that they all have medium tires. So if it keeps going like this, Estes is in a good place to take the race win. The gap to Krulov, about 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds. Calculated by looking at the times here. Their individual lap times. So 10 seconds pit, and they lost about 15 seconds in the pit. So let's see the gap between Emma Racing. About 15 seconds there, mate. That's gonna be tight as well. So Krulov is now at risk of being out of the podium, mate. Fox Fox? Someone call him on the radio? That's going to be a very tight merge here between Krulov, MRAs, and Sinister now falling behind. Not able to push as much with the medium tires. So I think Krulov should come out in front of Sinister. Because of how much time Sinister is losing here. You know, Bearded Face with the fastest lap of the race here, 2:4.479 with the soft tires and a very light tank. I like the strategy of starting on the harder compound and then pushing towards the end. I push better towards the end. But of course, if you start up front, don't want to be losing positions, but in a track like this where you can hold the line, you know, and just slow everyone else down, why not? Just start front, medium tires, you know, just pull the handbrake, hold everyone up, you know, each lap that you hold them, so lap that you gain back in front. We're watching the battle for P6 here between Chevy, Colby, and High Viz. All have pitted already. John Colby with the soft boots in the middle with the Mercedes. Have just pitted now actually. Down the hill. Let's watch that. Oh, a little touch in the wall there by Chevy. There goes the Supra as well. It's 2 positions lost, 1 tiny mistake. Smoke and Hold from NVR Racing Team. Same team as Foundation, isn't it? You can see here on the side of the car. Smoke and Hold, who used to be from Flying Fox. Went solo for some time. Now with NVR Racing Team. Looking green now at the back of the pack, and we lost someone. We had 16 cars at the beginning of the race. We have 15 only. So we've lost someone. Probably down to damage. You know. Car engine stopped working or something to pull out. What happens, we know. I'm just starting to get worried about this man here, Krulov. When is he going to pit? Does it count if you just change the tires, you know, in the final lap? I don't know. Now? No, he won't. The medium tires, they last quite a bit. I'll tell you that. I'm starting to question that strategy there. I think he just didn't get the memo. I've seen that before. I've seen that so many times in daily race season. It's why did I get 1 minute penalty? Check the rules, mate. Racing, nice gap there to Sinister. It's like things here are starting to, you know, fall into place. The only piece of the puzzle that is not there yet is where Krulov is gonna fall once he goes into the pits. So 31 here. It's 17 seconds gap to Sinister. So maybe he's not gonna need fuel. So he might come right in front of Sinister based on Sinister's current pace. He's clocking here 2:06 in the last lap. Sinister is clocking 2:05, so Sinister is quicker with the fresh mediums. It's getting exciting, and I think I see, yes, Estes and Emma Racing both in the same camera take. So Estes is clocking 2:67 and here 2:60. We only have 5 laps left. I don't know the actual gap. It's about 3 seconds. So 3 seconds with 5 laps to go. Emma Racing is 0.7 quicker per lap. We might see Emma Racing catching up, you know, in the final 2 laps. So let's keep an eye on that. Plenty more drama to go here. Sector 7 Racing Toyota GR Cup. This is only the first round of 12, guys. Got plenty more of this to go. Yeah, 3 seconds give or take. Oh man, that's gonna be tight as well. That's gonna be interesting towards the end of the race. Bearded Face is quite solid here in P5. A huge gap to Tron Colby. The top 5, they are flying. Smoke and Holt in P7. Chevy, High-Vis under attack here by Crown Nation. Bit of battle in our hands. Let's watch this. All trying to go around the inside in turn 1. Not enough space to put the car in there just yet. Crown Nation is super close into the main straight. Put the car on the outside. Not yet. There he goes. So close enough though. Not close enough for a move around the outside. Have to wait and fight another lap. Elvis P11, King of Clubs in 12, Egon, Bells and Living Green. Krulov still out. There he goes. Finally goes in. And now the drama. Where is gonna come out? The gap here between MR Racing and Estes still about 3 seconds. So Estes 2:55 versus 2:56. So MR Racing is no longer catching up that much. Sinister P3. Bearded Face. Let's put a little bit of fuel there. So that pit cost him a lot of time, mate. Maybe my time calculations were way off as well. Can always be the case. But maybe he just lost a lot more time than expected. The best thing, he had to put a little bit of fuel as well, wasn't it? So P5 for Krulov. Could have been better if he stopped earlier. Maybe. We'll never know. I think, you know, he'll be satisfied with that P5. He could be going for a fastest lap. Oh, touch the wall there, I guess. Could be going for a fastest lap as well. Try to take that from Bearded Face. Everybody's got worn out softs. So the remaining battle now to see, can Estes hold on to the lead from start to finish of the Jag. He's doing his homework. He's keeping that 3 second gap there to MR Racing. If if anything, Sinister is closing the gap as well. 25094. That's 6 tenths quicker than the last lap from MR Racing. So the last few laps from Sinister, they have all been much quicker than MR Racing. By about half a second or so. And they are about 3 seconds of each other here as well. But we have only 3 laps left. That is not enough. Half a second per lap, 0.7 second per lap. It's not enough. Let's check the other boys. Tom Kobe in P6, Chevy in P7, gained a few positions there. Hyvis in 8th, King of Clubs in 9th. We have a three-way battle here between Elvis, Smoke and Holt, and his teammate Crown Nation. Holt with the softs. Crown Nation with the fresher mediums. That was an attempt there by Crown Nation. Caught that with the corner of my eye. Oh, someone is in the wall. That's King of Clubs. King of Clubs sideways there on the start-finish line. Those are several positions. Hashtag not last. Where are we? Back to the front. 261, 257, 258. So we're racing and putting the foot down again. The gap to Sinister has gone up massively. Visually at least. Did he make a mistake? Let's see he crosses the sector. How red this is gonna be. The lap time here. That was a 204 even. 204.7 as well from MR Racing. That is what's going on. Penultimate lap. That is 1.2 seconds quicker than Estes. MR Racing, you know, he turned the cap, set forward as well, and now he's going for it. He wants that win. He wants a double win here. Round 1 at Mount Panorama. He won a sprint race. Started in the middle of the grid because of the reverse grid for the top 6 drivers. Little wobble there. Every little tenth of a second count here now. Harded with Fuo Estes. He's on red already. That is always a risk. The gap's going down. Racing still safe in terms of fuel. As it's feeling the pressure. Hear the sound of the Lexus chasing him. That's in the sector here. They're both slower than their personal bests. 1.1 up, MR Racing is 0.8 up, but the gap is only visual now. Ladies and gentlemen, final lap of the race and everything to play for. MR Racing, after being taken out at the start of the race, he's got the chance highest up the podium one more time today. He's going for it. Very, very good exit from turn 1. As this is on the left side, he's leaving the inside to Emma Racing. He's going for it. Yes! Emma Racing gonna go for a late braking move there. They go side by side. Estes holds the line on the outside. Amazing move by Estes. Holds P1. For how long? Can he hold on for a full lap? Emma Racing pushing right behind him. Sinister's not close enough. But any small mistake from these two drivers in front here. Oh, and Hy-Vis having to pit again for fuel in the final lap. Sinister is actually closing in. Pretty much last chance now for Emma Racing. He's not close enough. As they come into the back straight, he can still make use of the slipstream, but it's not close enough for an easy move. He might go for a late lunge. As he stays on the right side, Emma Racing does not attempt to move. They go to the chicane, final corner. Estes goes defensive, holds the inside line. And it's the final corner. Emma Racing goes around the outside. Estes holds the line, and he will take the win here in race 1, Mount Panorama, for the Toyota GR Cup. Estes, wow, what a race from start to finish. Just about holding Emma Racing takes second place, followed by Sinister in P3, Beard and Krulov P4 and P5. Wow, that was a race. John Colby in P6 should be able to cross the finish line. So you've got a little bit of fuel left. Mercs are super thirsty. There he goes. Chevy's gonna take P7 home. It's a better result than in a sprint race. Smoke and Holt is up to 8th. Well done, mate. With the Aston Martin finishing ahead of Elvis Freshly, followed by Egan and Bells. Hy-Vis Club that had to stop again, put a little bit more fuel to cross the finish line. Finishes in 12th, followed by King of Clubs, Crown Nation, our good old friend Living Green in the Ferrari. Gonna take P15, 15 drivers that finished the race, the main race of the day or night, depends on where in the world you are. What a race that was. Estes with the win, with the Jag, with MR Racing in P2 and Sinister in P3. Boy, that was a good race. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks one more time for tuning in. My name is Kurt Dunninger, your host for today. You are watching Sector 7 Toyota GR Cup. This is only the first round. We have 12 rounds to go. I see you guys again in a couple of weeks. Please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and you can also watch the VOD later on Sector 7 Racing YouTube channel. You're watching this live here on Rallycross GT. You can also catch up with this race and with the grid to the Pro AM and the Pro Grid also on Sector 7 Racing. Thanks again for joining. Big shout to the organizers of this amazing tournament, and I see you guys soon.